Hi guys, welcome to our episode, and we're going to talk about multiple streams of income. Everyone is hustling, everyone wants to have multiple ways of generating income, right? It could be this, it could be that, and there are so many ways. So we're going to drill down everything to 7 streams. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And my friend on the other side is really gearing up, really looking forward to it. Same here. And let's dive into it right away.
Yeah, that's right. So average millionaires, if you look up average millionaires, right, they all have 7 streams of income, not just like one. Like nobody become millionaire just with earned incomes. There's something called earned income. Like you work 40 years after 20, right? Go to college and then you work for 40 years, 40, 50 years sometimes. You make money at the end, you retire, and maybe at the time you might have $1 million, right? That's kind of a cycle going on. But most of the generation now, the current generation, always wanted to make more money. That is like 7 streams. Unless you have more streams of income, you are not going to achieve it before, let's say, 40, right? So if you wanted to be financially independent, you need to have at least like 4% of your, invested. Like let's say your 40,000 is your expenses, annual expenses. You need to have, 1.6 million dollars in your bank. That's a 4%. You're getting the interest, right? That's average 4% rule. There's something called 4% rule. So that much money you needed to retire early, right? That's what we're going to talk about today. And so if you have multiple streams of income, you can do that. You can achieve it, right? So the first one is earned income. Just now we talked about you work several years and then you get money, right? Even you become a CEO, or then only you probably able to make enough money to retire earlier. But to become a CEO, it takes like forever, right? So you won't get to that until you're 60 if you just go with the earned income, right? So the next one is like, I would say the rental income, like real estate investment, all those things. That's going to give you a lot of money, a lot of leverage to you. What we would suggest you to, like, when you're in 20s, just buy a townhome. Just instead of renting an apartment, just buy a townhome. Just live there. Even it's $100,000, that's fine. Just That's going to give you more leverage, and you're going to get more better loans options with the brokerages, right? With the mortgage company. That's You should do that like from the beginning, from 20s, right? And then by 30s, you might be able to buy several houses, and then by 40, you will probably have 10 houses. That's going to probably appreciate it, and 4 different types of income from the houses, right? So you would probably have $1 million by the time when you reach 40.
Yeah, and when you mentioned about in the 20s, right? Even if you're in the 30s, like us, you're still not late. It's never too late for anything. So if
Right.
you want to start right now, just start right now.
You just have to double up your game. That's it,
Yeah,
right? And that's the rental income. So we saw earned income, rental income. Then look for the capital gains, right? Let's say you bought it in 20. When you're in 20s, you bought a couple of townhomes, right? And then after 5 years, it doubled. It probably got like 30-40% increase, right? You wanted to sell those things, and then you wanted to buy something else. So you are
right.
getting some that gains, whatever the asset becoming, higher value, right? That's a
Yeah,
capital gain income. So you might get like $100,000 just by keeping that. Just you
yeah,
bought it 10 years ago,
right.
you got that income. That's a capital gain income, right? So, and then the fourth one is it's like a dividend income. Like when you invest in stocks, like you should be investing in dividend stocks or growth stocks or value added stocks from the 20s, right? Small amount, just a 100, 200, $300, maybe every month or something like that, right? It's going to grow a lot. As you know, the companies grows 10 times, 20 times,
Yeah,
100 times sometime. That's going to be a lot after when you become 40, the 20 years time frame. You will have enough from that, from that dividend income,
right.
the stock growth. That's what dividend income is.
Yeah. So what we were talking about, things that you can do simultaneously at the same time, right? So
Right, right.
you're not just so earned when you're doing a regular job, that's earned income. And try to, like, what you suggest is, while you're at it, while you're employed, try to start these little investment things, right? Go for those things, so by
Just
the
a
time,
little, right?
yeah, just a little.
50,
And
$100, even $10, just
yeah,
monthly.
okay, good.
Keep on,
And
yeah,
also, sorry, what's that?
keep at it, like keep at
Yeah,
it, every month, every week.
right.
Just because if you don't do that in your 20s, you could still able to do in your 30s, like you said, but it's you had to double up if you
Yeah,
wanted to retire
you
for
have
the
to.
40s in your.
Right, right. And also, if you're 30s or 40s, and you have a child, probably in, they're teenagers, try to instill that thought in them too, right? So by the time they get to their
Great
20s, they
point.
know how to steer the ship. So
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. Otherwise, like if nobody taught me, right, I had to teach myself, like
yeah,
same with you too, right?
yeah,
So I think we are wasting a lot of years. We
yeah,
waste.
that's true.
Anyway, so the next one is interest income. Like you say, you have $100,000, you put it in a high yield savings account, right?
Mhm.
Or you could even lend it to somebody like Prosper. There are companies out there that pays you more interest on your money. Like what it does is, like, you can actually lend it to people. It
Mm.
lends to people like $1,000 for 7%, 10%, like that.
Yeah.
You get 5%, they keep 2%. So that's how we get like interest income. You can
So
actually
so
lend it to
basically,
people.
what you're saying is, you can be a hard money lender, right? A boutique
Exactly.
money
Yeah. Yeah.
lenders.
Through
Yeah,
digital channel, not through like
yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
physically going after everybody collecting money. You can do that too, but it's a little cumbersome.
Generating.
Uh,
Yeah, right, true. And that is actually a good method back home when we were growing up,
yeah.
back in South Asia.
It's still
Lending
going
money is,
on.
is a very good, yeah, people own money, and that's their thing. That's actually their earned income. That's their employment, like self-employed. They're money
Right.
lenders.
Exactly. So another thing is a royalty income, right? Like we are doing YouTube videos,
Yeah.
and a lot of other people making YouTube money. Digital products, like a photography, videos, uploading online, microstock photography, our courses, like you have a Teachables or you have some other courses online. You're getting paid events like for an hour, like over, like you just do one time, but you keep on getting paid. That's a royalty income. Like the guy who invented the Nerf gun, I think, the
The
Nerf
guy who
gun,
invented what?
Nerf gun, like the kids play gun.
Oh, okay.
That guy is getting a royalty forever. Like he's
Wow.
making every
Yeah.
month for each product that is being sold, right? Exactly. The either the products or services you or ideas, you produced it one time, but it's being monetized throughout your life, right?
Right.
That's a royalty income. Even for your kids, it'll come to to come to them,
Very
right?
nice.
So that's like another type of income. And then I think we talked. Yeah, the last one is a profit income, like
Profit income.
something that you buy and sell, like e-commerce, let's say, right? Like you're buying it low in wholesale and then selling it for high. Not only products like physical products, but digital products too. So everything, that's kind of profit income. So if you like, we will dive into each one of them and give you examples in the future videos. Let's say, like, what are the different avenues of dividend income, right?
Hmm.
Something like that. We will have those kind of videos. Real estate income, how can you get started? Those kind of videos we'll have in the future. But basically, these are 7 streams of income that anybody can have it. And don't worry about like how the more it's better, but to start with, you need to start with small. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, you can start with $1.
Yeah, absolutely. Great 7 points. And like you said, we'll be talking about these things in more detail in later episodes. So that's it from us. All
Right.
right.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.